Excited to share that we've put together a new exciting program called
Goldfish Tank.
Goldfish Tank. It's a fun learning experience designed to spark innovation and creativity. Let's talk about why Goldfish Tank.
Well, it's like Shark Tank, except instead of trying to get millions of dollars from venture capitalists, you're trying to come up with a new innovative way to maybe release a product or improve a service or change your brand at your company. But it's a way to kind of make it happen in real life instead of just talking about it or listening to us talk about it.
Great. And I'm excited because we do keynotes, we do workshops sometimes. This is a really neat way to kind of bring the concepts together. So a fun team building experience, I think a really creative way for people to learn and then to apply the concepts. And as you stated, the goal is hopefully it sparks some innovation and ideas that can be used. Now the program's can be done either in person or I imagine for the near future virtually.
Yeah.
Let's talk about kind of the three concepts of how we break this out into three parts.
So part one is almost like our traditional Pink Goldfish keynote presentation, or kind of maybe a longer presentation to really help people understand the concept and start to engage with it, to hear examples from other companies and start thinking about how they could apply it to their company. That's part one. Part two?
Yeah, part two is we have the workbook, and it's really about applying what we call the 5 A's of applying the framework of figuring out how you can come up with ideas. And what's cool is we're going to assign people into teams, which then leads us into the final part,
which is those teams bring their pitch back. Step 3 is them pitching the idea, not just to Stan or I or both of us, but also maybe to company leaders or executives or an advisory team that you might bring in for this.
They're the goldfish.
Yeah,
judges.
They're the judges, and
Right.
then people get feedback to maybe improve things, or hey, that's not going to happen. And then hopefully there's a decision made there too on potentially resources, or people win prizes just for that particular event. But maybe, hopefully, this is real life organizational change. People say, hey, we're going to fund that, or we're going to support that, or we're going to put people and money behind that idea.
Right. And so a little bit of the logistics. What's neat is you can do this in an entire day.
Yeah, just one day, start to finish.
One day, start to finish, or we can set it up as 2 half days, or some people want to break it out over time. We can do 3 2-hour programs with some of the group work in between, and even some coaching in between to work with the teams.
And give people a little more time to maybe process the idea and come up with their ideas instead of trying to have it all happen in one day. So I think there's advantages and disadvantages to all the different formats. It's just, kind of what works best with scheduling and what you think is going to work best with your organization.
Right. So want to challenge everyone. Are you ready to think differently and think outside the bowl? Again, this is a fun, creative learning experience that we're hoping team members can apply and actually come up with some great new ideas that sparks creativity.
Yeah, create your own pink goldfish.